Hi, thanks for checking out this video of the Fifth Avenue North Corridor Feasibility Study. My name is Lauren Waterton, and I'm a senior planner with Sanderson Stewart. We worked with the City of Billings and the Metropolitan Planning Organization to study Fifth Avenue as an opportunity to create a non-motorized transportation corridor within Billings.
The project area is the Fifth Avenue corridor from Main Street on the east to Division Street on the west. There were four overarching goals to the study: evaluate opportunities for different modes of transportation, provide opportunity for the community to inform the study, develop a vision for the corridor, and develop implementation priorities and next steps. The study was completed in 5 phases. Throughout all the phases, a project oversight committee met monthly to evaluate the analysis and provide direction on the study. The committee was made up of city and county staff, economic development leaders, and transportation officials. In the first phase, the existing conditions of the corridor were analyzed. As seen here, the corridor is a mix of active rail line on the east to parking lots on the west. Through this analysis, it is clear that Fifth Avenue North has distinct characteristics throughout different areas of the corridor. As part of the public outreach, we met with stakeholder groups and held a virtual open house. For both groups, we asked people to imagine what Fifth Avenue would be as an active transportation corridor. We asked, what if it would be a place for bikes and pedestrians to move, recreate, and gather? Can it be done while there's still an active rail line? The short answer to those questions were yes. There are opportunities to create such a corridor. Key takeaways include the opportunity to create connections throughout the downtown and East Billings area and build off the railroad history to create an active corridor for a diverse set of users. Because Montana Rail Link actively uses and controls the right-of-way, they will need to be part of the continued conversation and review future designs. With the opportunities, concerns related to safety and development of a year-round active corridor were also identified. Taking the opportunities and concerns to the Project Oversight Committee, a list of feasibility criteria were established. These 7 criteria were evaluated as part of the project. Overall, these criteria can be met with the development of the corridor. However, much of the future feasibility will be dependent upon future corridor design. The Project Oversight Committee worked to develop 5 goals for the corridor as the project moves from feasibility through design to completion. An important goal and aspect of the feasibility study is the development of the corridor as an active public space. As simply a transportation corridor, the feasibility of addressing the remaining goals becomes more difficult. Through the implementation of creating a space for people, the corridor can become an active hub of Billings. A vision for the corridor was developed with 4 distinct zones that reflect the different conditions of the area. Unifying the corridor as a whole will be common transportation elements and placemaking elements. Together, these create a unified vision that can be implemented over time. The westernmost section is the linear park, which runs from the YMCA on the west to the Yellowstone Art Museum on the east. Identifying a need for a greenway through the downtown, the linear park section has the opportunity to provide transportation connections to key community institutions, as well as opportunities to expand and enhance adjacent private development. The Y junction, named for the Y shape formed by the railroad tracks, is characterized by wide right-of-way, adjacent redevelopment opportunities, anchored by several large office buildings. connection to the North Park neighborhood and Montana Avenue to the south, the Y junction has the opportunity to expand the corridor to adjacent neighborhoods. With a narrow right-of-way, an alternate route along North 20th Street can provide connection between the Montana Avenue Entertainment District with the Fifth Avenue corridor. The third section of the corridor is characterized by large adjacent properties with limited intersections. Through this section, improving the corridor to provide multimodal options while seeking opportunities to add placemaking opportunities as part of adjacent redevelopment is the vision for this section. The final section is the Gateway Hub and provides key connection to MetroPark. Due to limited right-of-way and active rail users, the Gateway Hub section also considers an alternate route along 3rd Avenue North. This alternate route can provide connection to MetroPark. While each section of the corridor has different characteristics, a multimodal trail should be incorporated into the entire length. The trail will need to incorporate design for different users and consider safe and convenient design for street crossings. Accompanying the transportation opportunities, there are opportunities to establish a sense of place within the corridor. Community members who provided comments on the vision, as well as stakeholders, reiterated the need to create a destination that is unique to Billings. Building off the railroad history, the corridor can be Billings' own rail walk. The full document can be found on the project website and provides an opportunity to leave your comments about the study. Through the next month, the study will be reviewed by the City of Billings, Yellowstone County, and the Montana Department of Transportation. Beyond feasibility, the next steps to fulfill the vision will be to develop design plans for the corridor and continue review with Montana Rail Link, identifying phasing and funding sources, and develop a final implementation plan. Thanks for your interest in the study, and please leave us comments on the website.